Like big girls, pretty kitty girls, really witty girls, singing ditty girls. I like the licky girls with the nice thighs. I like a good chest, no matter what size. I like the belly folds, I like the six packs, really tall queens and the short stacks. From the mild girls to the wild girls, you got style girls, make them proud girls. Yeah, I just really like girls.
What's up, everybody? Forgot to turn chat off. Oh, crap. Hold on. Let me fix it. Chat, go away. Shoot. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Just here for coffee. So do these lesbians come in kit form, or is this a scratch build? You can build them if you'd like. Anyway, I just wanted to say before we start and I unmute everybody, yesterday I played Alien Isolation and I screamed so much that I fucked up my vocal cords and my throat. So, I do have a cough drop in. I'm sorry if I sound wacky or if I cough a lot during stream. It's because I'm dying. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about... Oh my gosh. 3 months, Soma, wow! Gabe writes is right. Perfect timing. So today we're gonna be playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Well, we're just gonna be kind of creating our characters, talking a little bit about how to play, figuring it all out. Resident Bard, thank you for popping in. Also, just here for coffee, thank you for popping in as well. First time chatters, hi. Oh, friends, we brought friends. So I'm just gonna unmute all my friends, but oh shit. I forgot to add in a name, but it's okay because we're gonna go over here. We're just gonna go over here. Blink. We'll just go over here for now, and then I'll fix my. I'm sorry, I made this overlay like last night at like 2 a.m. So I just gotta hold on. Where is it? Go away, chat. Where are you? There we are. Okay, there we go. Wanna say for a bit, wanna stop by. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, let me change myself. Anyway, we're just gonna go over like kind of rules. We'll introduce everybody and talk a little bit about their characters and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me just unmute everybody. Ah! Don't want that. Say hello, everybody. Is this dimension 20? What?
Yes, I've heard of it, but I haven't like gotten into there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys, can you say hello one more time? I had you all muted.
Hello,
Wow.
hello.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Can you hear us, please?
Hello.
We're stuck in gay baby jail for so long.
So these are my friends who we'll be playing with today. I don't know if you guys want to introduce yourself and then like maybe do your handles on social media or whatever, or pronouns, all that good stuff.
Should we go down the line?
Go down
Yeah.
Starting
I
with
guess-
Magi.
I guess we're starting with me. I'm Awkward Magic Carp on Twitter and Twitch. My pronouns are he and they, and my name's Maggie. Hi. And from going first.
It's okay. So hello everyone. I'm Soma. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me on Twitch at not say so. That's my. You can find me on Twitch at Soma SOUMA_VT and on Twitter at say so Soma. And yeah, I'm a chaos entity by the way. So hee hee.
Hello, I am Maggie. I also go by Littlest Drummer on Twitter and Instagram. I don't have a YouTube and I don't stream yet, but
Oh.
here I am.
Yet. Oh.
Yeah.
What
are your
Oh.
pronouns?
Oh, my pronouns are she, her.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Juvie. My pronouns are she, her. On Twitter and Twitch, my handle is jubilation_set. Yeah.
There we go. Got it in the chat too.
You did it. Nice.
Yay!
yeah.
I was doing it as you guys were typing, like. So yes, we are gonna be doing some sword lesbianing today, but as the game fiercely indicates, you do not have to be a lesbian to play this game. It's open for everybody. But yeah, I don't know if anybody knows about this, but it was a Kickstarter that now like sells books at most game stores, and they just came out with an add-on, which is Advanced Lesbians and Lovers. And it has more like playbooks and stuff in there, and more you know, sorry, there's water in the background.
I hear
I
it.
don't even hear it.
I don't hear it.
Anyway, let me just pull this up here. There we go. Sorry about Roll20, it's bad. Anyway, so this game is not, I am very familiar with 5e, as probably some of you guys are. But this is not very similar. We only play with d6s, I believe. And basically, each character has their own like move set. So you can do things based on what's on your character sheet, stuff like that. Hydrate. Sorry, I'm trying so hard. Also, if you guys are ever uncomfortable with anything, there is a check-in pause card, a check-in, and then an X card if you absolutely want like something nixed from whatever we are doing. So if you're feeling uncomfy and you want to take a pause, you can use those.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice thing, especially with a game that kind of covers some deeper stuff sometimes, although it doesn't necessarily have to. But so basically, I'm just gonna go down this game start guide, but it's kind of self-explanatory. I feel like, first you got to get all your stuff, you know, but we kind of already have that because Roll20 has got it all. Then, oh, and then yes, we can talk about kind of the like setting a little bit later, but let me see here. What am I thinking? Basics of the rules. So yes, there are stats for this game. There's gonna be daring, which represents, you know, your skills at arms and forcefulness, in muscle and personality. So that's like if you're gonna get into a fight or like challenge someone, like with charisma, I guess. I couldn't think of the right word. There's grace, which is agility, elegance, and poise, and heart is emotional awareness and expression. We also have wit, which is cleverness and knowledge. So if like you're trying to figure out a person, and then spirit, which is like metaphysical powers, like kind of casting spells or doing something with that kind of dealio. But yes, basically, each stat improves your chance of an upbeat. So basically, an upbeat is anything. I wonder where my little book is. Hold on, let me grab it. An upbeat, I believe, is anything. I think it's 8 or higher. Let me just pull this out really quick. I was just looking at it last night. Okay, upbeat is 10 plus is an upbeat. So that means basically, if you roll to do something, if you want to, let's say, figure out somebody, or you want to persuade somebody to do something, if you roll a higher than a 10, you basically can do it no matter what. I mean, you might discover something useful. I believe on each character sheet it says like what happens when you roll a 10 plus, depending on what. I think it like has you ask a couple questions, and I think that's on your character sheet. Otherwise it's in my book. I'll have to look. But and then there's 7 to 9, which is a mixed beat. This is rolling, I think it's 2d6. Let me just check. I gotta read my book. I think it's 2d6. I don't know how you would get a 10 plus if you just rolled 1d6. Anyway. And a mixed beat, you might like get to answer a few questions and kind of achieve your goal, but also like I will get to ask you a question of something that is related to your character, something like that. Or there might be a complication, something like that. 2d6 plus relevant stat. Thank you, Riffraff. Riffraff's kind of helping me figure it out last night, so he might be chiming in once in a while.
No worries.
And then if you roll a 6 or lower, that is a downbeat. So that basically means something happens that complicates your character's life. So I will make like a move, like that's what they're called. They're called moves, and I will do that. And it doesn't necessarily mean you failed, but you know there's some things that can happen if you roll badly, I guess. And if you roll a downbeat, you also get experience. So that's kind of how you gain experience in this game. You roll poorly and then you learn from your mistakes. So that's kind of how that works. what else is there here? Let me see. Let me see. So yes, that's kind of basically how those things work. So if you want to do something, basically you're going to be rolling one of those skills or one of those stats, and then adding your modifier. So if you, there's also something in this game called conditions, which are basically if you, I don't remember how they usually, I think, let me read this really quick here, but I think when something, I don't think it's a downbeat. I think it will say on your sheet when you take a condition if something bad happens. And there's 5 conditions. So things like angry, frightened, guilty, hopeless, or insecure. And those conditions can be cleared throughout the game, but you have to like do something that kind of is, it's kind of the opposite of, you know, what you're feeling. So if you're angry, you have to break something important to you or to someone you care about to resolve that, and then just kind of deal with the consequences of that. So they're not easy to clear, but you can do it. And you can also clear using emotional support if NPCs are like willing to help you clear those conditions. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into that. But basically, if you roll poorly or something like that, usually it will say like take a condition, and then you have to just take one of those. If you take all of them, then you become,
Then you explode.
yeah, you're defeated. Oh, you have to leave.
Oh.
Well, it just says you're taken out of the action.
Hmm.
So you might faint or curl up into a
break down.
ball or get knocked out, something like that. You're not dead forever. Oh my, that's loud. So anyways, those are kind of some basic stuff as far as playing, but we'll kind of get into that a little bit more if you guys have any questions. Do you guys have any questions about that in general?
No.
No.
I mean, not now that I can think of, but probably later.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
wonder
when-
if there
yeah, for
is.
sure.
Okay, I think I will show this to you guys, but there is a little thing that says like the basic
Oh,
moves.
that's helpful.
Yes. So basically what I just kind of talked about. And there are basic moves that everybody has, like fighting or figure out a person or what else is there? Enticing somebody, like basically trying to appeal to somebody so you can flirt with them.
Strings. I don't understand strings.
Okay, strings. So
Like,
sometimes,
sweet or whatever.
yes.
Sorry.
So there are these things called strings, which I am also still kind of figuring out, but from what I understand, like while we're making characters, we can I think you can get them during the game, but you can also get them in character creation. Because basically a string is something you get on somebody when you learn something about them or you figure them out. Like let's say you did figure out a person and you rolled really well, and then I think you can get a string on them. It kind of, I think it indicates depending on the question you ask and how they respond, but you can also use your strings to help figure out a person. You can offer them, so yes, so there's a little section called influence with a string. So if you have a string on somebody, you can use it to basically figure out what it takes to get them to do what you want. So you can kind of like persuade them a little bit better to do something that you want. And like for instance, like if you use a string on an NPC, they might just do what you want them to do, basically. You can also use it to add 1 to your roll against them. you can use it to add or subtract a 1 from any roll that they make too. So you kind of use it to like manipulate what's going on in the game if you have a string on a person. I don't think it matters who you have a string on. I have to read into that a little bit more. Because when you get a string, it's just a string, I believe. So that's kind of what strings are. Well, maybe it varies if it's like a... Sorry, I'm also trying to figure out this as well. But yes, so basically, you get a string on somebody if you learn something about them or know something about them already, and then you can use it to figure somebody out or kind of push things in your favor. It's basically like, it's almost like guidance, basically. So, yeah, so just something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And we can figure it out more as we go along.
Yeah. So yes, I am gonna do a new win. Oh, sorry. New window. I just want to put music on because I realize I've been talking and we're just like
Sitting
in silence. There is also
Want the app in your pocket?
I don't want to do an ab workout, thank you.
You sure?
There is a little soundtrack on the jukebox that I did put in there of some songs you can play. I want to play them, but I'm afraid that it will be very annoying for the rest of you if I play them.
We can't play them, but you can play them.
I can play them? Okay, you
Yeah.
can mute it, I think. I don't know. Maybe? I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Where's
if
the
you
vendor?
go to your
Oh, I hear it.
It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now playing Soundbox.
Yes, can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So yeah. And each person does have like special moves that are in their own, like let's for instance kind of go over to characters. Like the Beast, for instance. They have special moves that they can use. Like transform. Sorry. If you take all of them, it goes straight to your size, and then you blow up.
Always.
Yeah. So you can like turn into a bestial form. That's one of your moves. You can. There's some moves that's called Big Dyke Energy. When you make it clear to your foes that you're the biggest threat, then for the rest of the scene, whether you roll a 10 plus or whenever you roll a 10 plus, you can choose someone present to be impressed with you. So like you can impress someone randomly if you roll an upbeat.
Ooh.
So like there's things like that that you can have for your characters as well. I'm gonna pop another cough drop in. And then yeah, so the strings, I don't know if they really depend on who you have them with, because there's not really a place to put them. But there's also strings example. Here we go. I wonder if I can bring you guys over here. Probably.
Oh, yep. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
We're moving.
Yeah, so yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think with NPCs it doesn't matter, but with PCs it does matter who you have the string with, because it can change all sorts of things. So so yes, that is strings. Like for instance, an Infamous has strings on pretty much all of the NPCs or the PCs, but the Devoted has none. So anyway.
Wait, are those strings like predetermined in the character? creation?
So it's basically, you can have some, like for instance, if you guys, so for instance, let's say Soma's character like had some sort of past with Juby's character for whatever reason. Like maybe they knew each other in a past life, or they they used to like go to the store to get, I don't know, something silly like that. But they basically know each other. You get a string on them. I think it's there's a lot of questions you can ask. Like, let me see. There are questions you can ask the different characters and then gain a string on them. So let me see if I can find it. Relationship questions, that's it. So for instance, if you were the beast, you could say, I'm gonna show you guys this. So like, who has seen you at your most bestial? So for instance, let's say I was playing the beast character, and Juby had seen me at my most bestial when I freaked out about something and lost control, and they had seen that and experienced that. They would have a string on me. And you can get more strings as the game goes on, depending on certain things. So but that part, oh yes, so here's some things that also can give you a string. When you become smitten with somebody as the beast, because this is a condition for them specifically, say why you're smitten and then give them a string. So they would get a string on you. And then you have to answer a question. Like basically for the beast, it's like, what have you done that you are sure that they would not deem appropriate? Like, because the beast is all about kind of losing themselves in their beastliness. So each character has a different kind of question when you're smitten, or when you figure somebody out, or something like that. So it's kind of one of those things where you kind of have to look over your sheet and see, like, if I do this thing, something else might happen. So does that kind of make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more anyway. Moving. Okay, so I think I kind of went over basic stuff. I know it's kind of confusing, and I apologize because it is a new system probably for a lot of you, or all of you. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah. But it is like, when you get into it, I'll link you guys a video that I watched of some people playing it, and they did a really good job of kind of not really explaining, but like showing how the game was played, because they did it really slowly, and it was a very simple session. And I'll link it to you guys because it really helped me kind of understand like what to expect when playing, and like what to like, how to use moves during the gameplay too.
Okay.
But it was cool, and it was actually kind of fun. Like the people playing it were really good at role playing, so that always helps. But yeah, so I think then the next part is just kind of figuring out who we want to play too. So oh, I wonder what this is. Hold on. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna move you guys to this if you want to read it while we're talking about characters, because it goes over a little bit more about strings. Oh, this is just how to track them, I guess, but yeah, I don't know if like it would be easier for us to be on the strings page, because there is one that is blank, excuse me. So it'll probably move us over to that eventually, but yeah, so I'm gonna go back over here because it has all the different types of characters, and then we'll kind of talk about what you guys want to play and kind of go over that, and I'll show you how to enter all the stuff into your character sheet too. So who wants to start? Does anybody really want to start?
No, why would you ask us that?
Put everyone on
Who's
the
really
map.
pumped to go first?
No. I'm the type to hear about of like, or I think I'm the type of person who wants like, oh, what are you doing? Okay, how can I play off of that?
That's fair.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I know Juby, I think, was saying that same thing. So I don't know if...
Well, I think I have an idea.
Oh, you have an
I
idea?
have an idea of what I want to play.
Yeah.
Okay. We can
I
start
have a
with,
general idea anyway.
let's start with Magi, because I know you kind
Okay.
of were talking about it before.
Yeah.
So if you go and click on journal, and then you click on your name, I just put your name in there, but you can change it to your character's name whenever you figure that out.
I can't access that.
Oh,
I
you
don't know
can't?
where- Yeah, I don't see that.
Okay,
Yeah, you have it
can be
set up for
edited
all
and
three.
controlled by, Oh, here. Oh, haha, I'm so silly. I'm
Oh,
just
help.
gonna show all of them to you guys, because I feel like that would be helpful.
Here I am.
I'm sorry, I put it as controlled by you, but I didn't
Make it visible.
make it
Edit it.
visible to
Good
anybody.
job.
No one can see.
Silly.
Very
No.
helpful. Very good.
No. Not at all.
No eyes. You must do it through the stream with the delay.
You have
Good
to
luck.
figure this shit out. Come on, guys. Alright, I think they're all visible to you guys now.
Yes.
So go to Magi's sheet, that's me. I think I clicked on all of them. Cool. Oh, okay, there we go. So the first thing, I think you can click and you choose a playbook that you want. And I think they're all in there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Done.
I was like, and then basically you have to, the next part is right next to that. It says starting stats. So you'll pick one of the sets. So basically you don't really have like a ton of different options, but you just pick one of these sets here. Depending on kind of how you want your character to be when the game plays. And if you hate them, I think you just might have to choose a different character.
It's fine. I picked one.
Okay, cool. And then if you know your character's pronouns, you can put them in there. What is this? Oh, I don't know what that was. What did it do? Whoa! Oh, okay. That's cool. We'll do that in a little bit here, but okay. So you've done that. Cool. Sheet, I don't know what that is. Oh, you can make your sheet different heights. Cool. I only looked over this a little bit in Roll20. So, the next thing is, let me just pull my character creation page here just in case. Okay, making characters, page 45.
Page 45.
45.
Oh, I did it twice. I didn't mean to do that. Well,
94.
Oh, haha. You don't have to introduce yourself yet because we
I didn't know what it meant.
Oh,
so
okay.
I clicked it. And then I didn't mean to do that. Well,
Okay. This is not 45, you silly goose. Okay, so you choose your playbook, you fill out your playbook, specify your character's name and pronouns, choose the column stats you find most appealing, we did that. Circle an item from each 3 aesthetic categories. So, I don't know what the aesthetic categories are. Let me see if I can find them.
it's like kind of what you look like.
Yeah, but basically, like, I would assume you can probably just pick whatever you want.
Yeah.
There are options, but I feel like for this, we can just whatever. So if you scroll down, to the aesthetics part, oh, okay, it does have some, if you click on it, it'll show you kind of different options. Yeah, so basically demeanor is, how you are, how you present yourself, I guess. So it gives you some ideas. Clothing, you know, what kind of clothing you wear, obviously. And then, of course, since it's Thirsty Sword Lesbians, everybody has a blade.
Yeah, blades.
Yes.
So yeah, so you gotta kind of define what your blade looks like. It could be something super simple. Maybe you don't really understand what it is yet. It could be something really elegant, or maybe something like just massive, like whatever you kind of feel. This is your blade that you have.
Cursed blade.
And you definitely don't have to choose from the ones they have, but you are welcome to if it's kind of hard to determine. And if you're not sure, that's okay. It's not super important right now because we won't be probably like playing today. So
Yeah.
you can always save that for later if you want to like design it and have a better idea in your brain. And then read over any special rules and playbook moves. So everybody has their special moves. So at some point, just make sure to read over them because they will determine what you can do kind of on the session.
Yeah.
Oh, you can also choose one more additional playbook move. Fill in the empty circles next to the moves you select. So you get one, I think. And then you can, and then like for Magis it says you can start with the move marked and you can choose 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just kind of click the ones that you like. I am going to fix. I feel like Oh, thank you for the follows. Oh, I can't say that. Zeranuius. I hope I said that right.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you meant as in you can't say it because like it's.
No,
bad
I
or
just
Yeah,
I
I thought it
just
was
literally
naughty.
can't say it. And thank you for popping in, Geek Outs. Hello, welcome. I had to fix my model really quick. It's not smiling. It's like being very sad. Oh,
Sad
nope.
model.
Zara works fine. Okay, great. Bingus. Bingus blingus. I fix my things so I can actually smile. That'd be kind of cool.
Pingus. I have a pingus. You guys see my pingus.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, all right. I didn't know it was that kind of stream.
Yeah. Are we
PG.
streaming on the
Watch
right?
out for the pingus. Pingus pongus.
PNG, aka pingus.
AKA Pingus. I bet it's really, really hard to see this on the screen, but that's okay. Been doing a lot of PTU as of late. I hit level 31 on my trainer. What is PTU? Am I dumb?
Put
Pokemon or PTU, what? I
Put-
don't know what that means.
Pokemon
Timmy under. Put Timmy under.
tabletop. Oh, that's kind of
Pokemon
cool.
Tabletop United. Okay.
I didn't know there was a
Poke-
Pokemon tabletop game.
Patingus.
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 Pingus.
Oh, that's awesome though. Welcome in. We're talking through our characters here. I typed in some 5s in Magi's sheet and I apologize.
Ugh, the audacity.
I'm sorry.
I'm just looking up cursed blades, like cursed like claymores, great swords.
Oh yes, amazing. Okay, so
I'm still trying to choose
after that,
between-
okay, so once you have filled everything out, so I'm assuming you guys, excuse me, I'm assuming that the rest of you are kind of looking at that as well. Unless you need help, I can help you.
I'm
just trying to choose
looking.
between Mom TM and Baker Lady.
Well, Baker Lady could also technically be Mom TM.
That's true.
Technically.
Because
There
mom's
aren't as many like mom moves, I guess, but
Any class could be a MILF if you believe hard enough.
Exactly.
but there are also the Baker Lady, I believe, has moves that are like kind of similar. I feel like, because aren't they like let me help you or something like that?
I thought you said bigger lady. instead of
Baker.
bigger lady.
Let's see.
The Baker, the sun hand.
A sun hand.
You sun these hand? A sun hand? I'm trying to do a shrimp fried these fried this joke, but
What?
Oh,
You
just
okay?
kidding. Sunhand just has a lot of hobbies, I guess. They got a lot of hobbies. Very complicated at first, but it gets easier. I can show you art of my trainer. Heck yeah, you should show it, but probably in the Discord, because otherwise I'm gonna lose it. If you want to go there, you can post it in art.
think I'm gonna go with the sun hand.
Okay. Sweet. And then once
Can't
you
be a mom in
guys
every aspect of my life.
Valid.
you can put a little picture in if you'd like. But you
already
can
did
also
that.
put one in later if you want to like draw your character or find a cool picture or something.
Yeah, mine's just a placeholder
That's fair.
because I don't want it to be absolutely blank when you click on me.
Mine is.
Okay, cool.
Did that wrong.
And you add.
Are
okay.
there is there a
And
set
add one,
pantheon for
two.
this?
I don't really think there is,
Okay.
because it's so diverse in how you play. I think you can kind of just make something up. So if you have like a cool, oh, you're the devoted. Ooh, okay, yeah. I think you could make like a god or goddess or
Okay.
whatever,
I'll
that
have to
you
chill with you
follow.
about that.
Yeah.
Well, if Juby's
Yep.
I can't speak.
Whoa.
If Juby devoted, I've got to be the infamous now.
Oh,
The
snap.
dichotomy, the dichotomy on that bitch.
I love that.
That's really
Give
good.
me the conflict.
Very great.
Enemies
So
to
yes.
lovers, let's go.
Once you guys, does anybody have questions on their playbook or anything? Like, do they need help choosing things, I guess?
I don't think so.
Okay.
At least not right now. I don't really know. So we're just choosing moves and like
Yes.
setting stats, pronouns,
Mhm.
aesthetics. Okay.
Yep, and then the next part is basically us introducing ourselves, which is why I want to make sure we kind of have an idea of who we are. If you need help choosing names or moves or something like that. This is a very collaborative game, so like it's very much discuss things that are with your character, and it's okay if you tell something about your character. I mean, you don't have to tell everything about your character, but if you're like, oh, my character has a tragic like past and this is why, it's okay if you say that, because we don't need to like necessarily hide those things in this. I don't know. They basically told their whole life story when they introduced their character in this other one, and I was like, damn, bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Don't
How
be
dare
sorry
you.
for this.
I need help choosing things. Zombie, you can choose
Cake or pie?
the
Cake or death?
chosen.
Tea and cake or death.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through and check out your character sheet.
I don't know. I'm probably I'll probably talk to you about my devotion later.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
feel like
fine.
I don't really. That'll take a while.
Yep,
Oh, I introduced myself on accident.
that's fine.
It's all good.
I did it twice in a row, so
I think you're okay.
yeah.
Oh, I am scrolling up at the wrong thing.
Let go. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Start with moves, marks, and choose 2 more.
Yes.
God, every time I see the move on the playbook for the infamous, there's a move called Make It Right. And my brain, I can only think of the BTS song.
That one.
Right. Yeah.
I don't even like that song, but it's
I
still
hate that
permanently.
song, but it's so catchy.
It's catchy in the bad ways.
Yes.
In the bad ways. Oh, dude. Sorry, I'm just looking at Summer's dice, and I almost bought those for one of my characters.
Oh, you almost bought them. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I
You
bought
have
them, so
them.
get on my level.
Shit. Well, I actually bought them. PP
Uh,
time.
For those who don't know, I have dice with little skull beads in them.
Yes.
moss.
They're very cool.
They're very sweet.
I did buy dice with skulls in them, but they weren't those ones. Okay.
Okay. Moves. So.
Yes.
Oh, start with the moves mark and then choose 2 more.
I'm gonna look up badass villain lady names.
Oh
generator.
yes,
Right.
do it. Let's see.
My son hand is just turning out to be a cottagecore lesbian.
I love that for you.
That's amazing.
Well, isn't like that like loosely one of the archetypes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like her blade is just a giant serrated knife.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
A bread
Like a-
knife.
I use
A
this in the
bread knife.
kitchen and against my foes. I was wondering what a giant sir was.
I had to figure out how to spell it.
A giant
I was like,
fur in
I've
my
never heard of
phone.
that.
Listen,
It's a different
bad
word
at
for a
spelling.
bear. It's fine.
Maggie, what's that you got there? A knife? No! No!
I have a question about appearance.
Yes.
As long as it's just for aesthetic purposes, can they like have wings? Is that cool?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
I want to give my girl wings.
I mean, this is kind of more like, if you guys are okay with the setting that I kind of talked about, it's kind of more fantasy. Like, I could see someone having wings since they are like the defenders of the planet. I wanted to say Earth, but then I was like, but Earth sucks.
Which one did we land on?
So,
Which-
okay, here's what I'll talk a little bit about it while you guys are figuring everything out. Because I really like it. I don't know if all you guys would like it. Maybe. I think it's cool. Everybody I asked about was like, that's kind of neat. So what the one I wanted to do, it's a setting. It's not like a... Hold on, wait. There's a roller derby one, which looks really fucking cool, too.
Oh gosh.
So good. Super science sapphics. I love that. Okay. So I'm gonna show this to you guys. I'm sorry if an annoying pop-up shows up. So this is the one I was talking about. I hope that it doesn't. Okay. Well, it kind of does. That's fine. Basically, the setting is there. So there is Nightborn, Void Sword, Closer of Doors, is convinced that the world must be killed in order for it to be born anew. So they wanna do an apocalypse, a big old apocalypse, and it seems unstoppable. But there are people who are trying to delay the inevitable through like sacrifice and fighting. As the world spins toward oblivion, you are a Heaven Blade, a soldier chosen by fate. The last line of defense against the Nightborn. Draw your sacred weapons, face off against the Hellsingers, the Nightborn's chosen, and push the apocalypse back step by step, year after year. So basically, the Heaven Blades are trying to stop the apocalypse by protecting these what are they called? The citadels. There's citadels that the Hellsingers are trying to destroy, and they're locations of sacred power. And basically, your characters are trying to protect these citadels. Now, we don't necessarily have to all be Heaven's Blades. Maybe somebody is a Nightborn, or maybe somebody was a previous Nightborn. Sorry, not Nightborn. Hell Knights. not Nightborn. Nightborn is the person. Oh shit!
Shocked face.
Shocked face. Thanks for the resub, Aiden. So basically, I guess this one is more about protecting and being a good person, which I guess kind of they all kind of are, because you are kind of like all heroes in your own right in this this book, I guess, in Thirsty Sword Lesbians. But yeah, so I don't know if that sounds interesting to you guys.
I think it does.
I like it.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. There's like a lot that goes into like, you know, maybe you were a Hellsinger before, or maybe you knew someone, because basically, the Hellsingers and Heaven's Blades, they're chosen. I believe every year they're chosen different people. So very well could be your neighbor is a Hellsinger. and or like your friend or your past lover or something like that. And you know, one of like it says in this little thing that one of your fellow heaven blades may turn out to be your sibling, the only family you've got left. The mass leader of the Hellsingers doesn't want to harm you because you're the reincarnation of the lover they buried years ago. Basically, this really leans into like building that sort of drama. And you know, I think at the end of the day, the Heaven Blades are supposed to be sacrificing themselves to this war that's going on. So yes, it does at the end of every year, they select new destiny, basically selects new Hellsingers and Heaven Blades. And the people who survived the last war are chosen first. They can refuse, but they basically lose all their cool powers that they get from being a Heaven Blade. So like maybe you guys got your sword because you are a Heaven Blade. But yes, you can refuse, but also you don't lose your memories. You still keep them. But basically, yeah, basically just kind of get chosen every year, and some people pass away at the end of that, so. And there are, oh cool, so the duels that take place between the Hellsingers and the Heaven Blades are called symphonies, which I thought was kind of cool. And they happen.
I like big girls, pretty
Oh,
kitty
shit.
girls, really witty girls, singing ditty girls. I like the lakey girls with the nice thighs. I like a good chest, no matter what size. I like the belly folds, I like the six packs, really tall queens and the short stacks. From the mild girls to the wild girls, you got style girls, make them round girls.
It sure is a
Yeah, I
redeem.
just really like girls.
I just really like girls. And okay, so Wiz said, imagine waking up suddenly and you want to destroy the world. I imagine that the Hellsingers probably were people who were very frustrated with the world already. Because, like, why would they be chosen by destiny to become a person that fights for the world's oblivion if they, like, really loved their job, you know? But yes, so that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know if you guys have opinions or thoughts on that or whatever, but there's a little bit more you can read up on it too in this little thingy. So.
I like that a lot.
I do too.
It's a very nice plot, even though I was tuning out for most
Well,
of
that's
it.
okay. That's okay. That's why there's text. I was just kind of chatting a lot. And my voice is shit anyways today, so it doesn't help. I'm like, okay, so it looks like we got, let's see it. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like Soma has chosen new moves. I think you can choose.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you can. Oh, I guess you
Those are the
start with
ones that
those.
Automatic, yeah.
Okay, so you can choose two more.
Yeah.
Whatever it sounds cool to you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I like the clothing option, like the suggestion, butch chic clothes.
Wait, butch she clothes?
Chic.
Oh, chic. You know, gotta get those, what are they called? Plaid. Flannel.
Flannel.
Plaid, flannel. That one.
You got there. Pladdle.
Flannel.
Pladdle.
Familiar. Okay, so in mine, one of the moves is called Obsession.
Mm-hmm.
It says, as long as you have seen or read about it before, choose any move from another playbook to have as your current obsession move.
Whoa.
That's cool.
So does that mean I can choose another move from any playbook?
I'm pretty sure. You just have to make sure, just like jot down obviously, but you should be able to look at all the other ones. I know there's a lot now, but
I'm looking.
because it sounds like you just like know so much of it about it that you just can do different stuff.
Fuck it. I'm gonna have a cute animal familiar.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you can
question
also
for
choose a
everybody.
different one if you want to.
Yeah, it's you have to lose a string. to
Gotcha,
do it.
gotcha. Yep.
Right.
Question
Mhm.
to more of the players. Are you guys more types of let's try to connect our characters before the game, or let's be thrown together in this mishmashed ragtag team that
So-
only met each other today? Or-
I will say, there's a whole thing where in here where as we're introducing our characters, we can create bonds that we already have, if you want. Which it might be a good idea, but basically, you can kind of talk about, so that's what those relationship questions are all about, right? Like,
Mhm.
you can maybe see, like, maybe if you really want to be connected to one person's character, or you think that you guys had some sort of past stuff going on, you can maybe focus more on that. You don't necessarily have to be connected to all of them, though. So we'll kind of be doing that next.
Gotcha.
If that answers your question.
I have
Yeah,
the
like-
Reba theme song stuck in my head now.
Which theme song?
The Reba theme song.
Reba?
Yeah, like it's a show that was it's like Reba McEntire show, and it's like
Oh.
a single mom.
Oh,
going
this is
to
your
our-
jobs. Yeah. A single mom. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
When the music kicks in.
Yeah, that kind of scared me. I thought like someone was honking outside my house. or something. I was like, what the hell?
I'm sorry. I think it changes the volume when it changes songs.
Nomadic Sunset.
Wow, I found all these on YouTube last night, and they were all like free to use, and I was like, cool.
Hell yeah.
We
How
love
about
free
this?
use.
This same guy named Alexander Nakamura or something.
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander
I was
Hamilton.
just thinking that. I was like, Alexander Hamilton? What? I didn't know he wrote songs like that.
Thank you for the follow, Arliel. I tried. Bop, bop, a single mom who she never
Sorry.
stops. I don't even know the words, which is the worst part.
I know.
I love good old many silence as we try to figure out and read.
Clicking
I'm ready.
furiously.
Great stream content.
That's okay, there's music. Arliel. Okay, cool. I figured it out. Hello, welcome in. We are making characters and asking questions. All that good shit.
I'm ready to go.
Jimmy's like, I did it
Wow.
in 0.5 seconds flat.
Imagine knowing what you're doing and where you want
Right.
to take the character.
To be fair, I went from 0 to 100 real quick.
I have a general idea. I just have to like I have to try to figure out how to describe my blade.
That's fair. I think I'm gonna assign you guys to what you are. So we have Infamous is Soma, right?
Ah.
Let's do it.
I wonder if I was partially drawn to it because like the red quote unquote hair.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah,
Let's
that
see.
makes sense.
Look, I just like red hair.
I feel like
Okay.
that kind of like that character kind of matches your color scheme. With,
Yeah.
Like, the skin,
Color scheme, I also have tentacles or tendrils.
too. Yeah, yep.
Because
Oh.
they don't have suction cups.
Oh.
Yes, I will
do.
say you don't necessarily have to have tentacles on your head, but I feel like the Infamous is kind of more of a monstrous character, so you can take it anywhere you want with that.
Any way you want it. That's the way you need
Yeah.
it. Any way you want it.
Any way you want it.
State Farm.
This is BK.
What?
BK?
Burger King.
Burger King.
Burjar?
Burger King.
Jejong. Jejong. Jejong? Burjai?
Fuck, are
King.
you okay?
I feel like Sue is just like speaking Simlish a little bit.
We can do that.
Yes.
But it
Burjai?
was like gibberish Simlish. If that makes sense. Dag dag.
Dag dag. Dag dag. God damn it. Jijo
Juby.
Lobby Bravo. Simulabadu.
Why do you know sim language?
Jigar Lobido. Okay. Dag dag.
Dag dag.
Jigo Blah Burger King. Iba Lorbida. Oh, Biro Dali.
Are you okay? I have a question. When you're saying this stuff, are you like actually saying like sentences that you're making up, or is this just things that you've memorized?
No, these are just things I made up.
That's not Simlish.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I mean, sometimes I do throw in a little bit of like real Simlish that I know because I play a lot of the Sims.
Jumbo
But
Tazzle.
John Bobby
Not
Castle.
Zeb.
E Robbie Potts no.
I hate this. I feel like The Sims. I feel like The Sims is open in and back.
Chihuahua Rapida.
Sorabo. Ingo Quatzel. Aiden hates this.
Yes.
It's just
A lot of
I mean,
people
all
hate
it-
it when we do this.
all it is just you over enunciating all of the consonants.
For real, that's what they do. They're like Ebo Glambi Puzzle Jody Daza. And then they just say random things that happen. Although apparently they like do have like a literal language.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
like a legitimate language, like Soul
like somebody
Soul,
made it.
Oh, Phoebe Lay.
Maybe like Dag dag.
Whipna, Chobadog.
Apparently, the language for Avatar, the blue one, the blue people one, like
The Navi one.
yeah, they got like legit linguists to
Yeah, they
make
like
it.
legitimately made it.
And it's like, holy shit. There's
someone
so
else that
much
did that.
lore behind this world that we don't get to see.
But Badish.
Badish. Let's see. Okay.
Hooba Nooby.
There are also, I'm just gonna, now this is gonna get a little wacky and
Oh, God.
wild.
Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez, I looked over at the stream.
Yeah, but I do want to
Oh, boy.
provide you with these.
That's a lot.
In case one of them really is like, this is my character. But I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna. Well, there's more even. Jesus fucking Christ.
There
Why
we
is it so
go.
big?
How do you find these?
How do you find what? Oh, these.
The little
The
tokens.
tokens.
I don't think I can put them on all of yours, but I think there is. I could have sworn there is. Maybe not. I have to bring you over there, but I don't know if I can send you to all of them. So let's do this first.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's a lot. If you see one of them and you're like, this is my character, we can change your token, yeah.
GR token.
There are more. Wow, this is loud.
Tolkien. Tolkien.
Rolling, Tolkien.
Rolling. I hate how like the scroll wheel becomes the sizing and
Oh
not.
yeah,
and not
you have to right click and
moving.
drag. Oh my god, there's a spider lady!
Wait, right
love
click and drag.
There are so many more, and I don't even know how to get them over there.
The Viking lady.
Yeah, I saw her too. I was like, ooh, there's a couple of them.
Oh yes, the Viking lady. That art is so cool. I really like it.
Ooh,
I like her.
purple lady.
You said?
Dragon
Did you say there were
person.
more?
There are more. Let me see if I can.
Because I think I figured out which one I want, but I want to look at the other ones too.
Okay.
Oh, there's a girl in a cat hoodie.
I know, I love that.
Can you
That's so
see?
cute.
Can you see the art library tab or not really?
Where would that be?
It's on. It's like
Not
right next to
really.
journal. It's like right here.
No, we don't
No,
have
we
that.
just get journal, chat journal info.
Yeah.
Okay. Has everybody looked over all these, or do you want more time?
I'm doing my own.
Oh, well, that's fair.
I'm
But
gonna
I'm just
draw.
saying, like, if you want to like look at
Yeah.
them.
Start with the basic concept or whatever.
Yeah, because none of these look like what I have in my head for my character.
That's fair.
Which
You
is
could
fine.
definitely draw your own. Like, I'm definitely not saying you can't. I just thought I would offer.
Ooh, vampy lady.
Okay, we're going
I'm
over.
thinking more as
Okay.
for me personal placeholders as before we.
Ooh, that one's kind of cute. The first one.
They load in.
Oh, they're cute. Hello?
Who?
The unicorn
The-
girl.
the-
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
looking at that one. I was
cute.
like, that's actually really close to what I was thinking for my character.
Oh,
Looks
fun.
too. She's so pretty. How are
Sexy.
you guys like clicking?
You just
Click and hold a little bit.
You select, yeah.
Oh,
They're little like spirit foxes.
cute. Fox. What does the fox say?
Oh, they're so cute.
What does the
Pow,
fox
pow,
say?
pow, 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 pow. Oh, wow, pow, 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 pow,
Maggie
pow.
is enlightening us.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Thank
There's
you.
like this orc person and the sexy like cat guy down here, and I just
Where?
can't deal with it.
Where?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Dude, I love it. Ah,
I kiss.
I'll zoom in for the kids at home.
fucking
Do I want to
smooches.
be them or be with them?
Gay
Yeah,
rights, gay rights.
Both of these two characters
I
right
know.
here are like
They want to kiss each
mm.
other, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's
Staring at
enemies
each
to
other.
lovers right there.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I think these are taken from pages in the books and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm sure they're probably on the same page, fighting and looking
Yeah.
longingly at each
Probably,
other.
but you know
Yeah.
what? I like it.
The
I'm
whole
about
body
it.
These
erotic
two
kind.
over
I think they
here.
are actually because in this one you can see a green braid,
Oh,
Oh, that's true.
and then her hair kind of goes into a
Oh,
braid right there.
Oh.
They're in love.
They are. Look at his face. Like, look at that face. You cannot tell me that that face is not a face of love.
I know.
No, he's like.
there's so
"Mm,
much
you're
sexual
You're biting
tension
his
happening.
lip.
Yeah,
You're so
there's like
sexy when
the
you fight
lip
me."
biting. It just tells me that on that page they said, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear."
This looks like the mom from Umbrella Academy.
Oh my
Like,
God,
the
it
weird
does!
Oh, fucking
robot.
weird.
It looks like it's supposed to be like a mannequin. Like
Yeah.
that.
Back to the blue cat boy. I feel like-
Sorry.
Oh no no no!
he's
no, no,
on my,
you're
he's
totally
only on my
fine.
mind now. He gives me like, you're so sexy when you're mad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lip fight.
Bro, I feel like this
More.
artist has to like. It looks super similar to somebody that I follow, but I
Could be
don't.
them.
I don't
Wait,
know.
question: is this one over here like the first girl?
It looks like
it might
yeah.
be because some of these are just like different images of like, or like see these ones down here are just like the
Yeah,
main characters, but like smaller.
Yeah.
I like to be smaller. No, I don't. I want to
Same.
be taller. I want to be bigger.
I want to be taller. I want to be baller.
Oh,
taller.
who's this chess person?
Who? Where?
In like the middle of the page.
Oh,
Ooh.
Kinda
oh,
blue.
hello, Miss. Hello.
Hello.
Moth! Love moth! It's moth
Moth.
lady!
Moth love.
Dragon! Dragon!
There's a little centaur one down here too.
Wait, where?
Centaur?
Over here.
Oh!
Oh, cute.
Oh,
Cute.
Dude, stop!
We are
That's
no
so
longer creating characters. We are just
Just
Yeah.
looking at the characters. Look at this person.
This person
they're
has
cute.
wings, so I can have wings.
Yeah, there you go.
Settled.
I want to be with them.
Hey,
with
it's
this
Blight.
person.
Yeah.
When you ride a cicada,
Oh my god!
They
What
literally
is
are riding
that?
bugs.
I will not be doing that, thank you.
I don't know who she
Negative.
is.
I
but
love
I
her
want
though.
her.
I
I
know.
want
I want to
her.
give her a smooch.
I want to be placed underneath her foot.
Excuse me,
Gently
can you
placed
just put your foot
underneath.
here and I'll be right here?
Ooh,
Thank
this one
you.
over here.
So anyways,
Fine.
I hope you
Go
enjoyed all the
Burr.
fun. There's a lot of really great art, and it's really cool because I think they have a lot of different artists doing the artworks for the certain settings and stuff, so very neat.
Mhm. I want big buff lady who strong and intimidating.
Me too.
Mood.
Both for my character and for me.
In my general
Please
life, and
squish me in
also.
your- Please squish me in your hands.
All right. Does anybody else need help with their character makingness?
No.
I think I'm good on mine. I think.
I'll chat with you later.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Soma, do you have a general idea for like where your character, like what your character's all about, kind of thing?
Kinda. It's very, very loose.
Okay, what if we start with some relationship questions and then we can maybe kind of help figure them out as we do that, because sometimes it can help get ideas flowing, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can start just kind of introducing your character as far as what playbook they are or class or whatever. And then it says share their name, pronouns, and describe kind of what they look like and a little bit about their personality and their emotional conflict, even if the other characters don't necessarily know all about your angst or dark secrets. It's helpful to know enough that they can help set up situations that play into the plot or the feelings that you want to explore. So that's why I said it's okay to share things that other people might not know, because that will allow everybody else to be like, hey, I know that your character is dealing with this. What if my character walked by and was doing something that you would hate? You know what I mean? It will then prompt more roleplay opportunities, I guess. So
Yeah. A thing that comes to mind is the reason why they stopped villainy is because they ended up raiding a village that was unaffiliated with who they were actually going for. So the organization focuses on mostly people they deem bad, the villains that they don't like, but generally they try not to get civilians
right.
involved. And so that did end up happening, and she was like, fuck that, I can't do this anymore, goodbye.
Dang. Yeah. Love it. I'm just writing that down. Awesome. Yeah, I like that idea. And I guess so you're an infamous. Do you let me see here. So your what is this? There I think if you scroll, where is it here? Somewhere it says your internal conflict, but I don't know where it could be.
Can I control F that? Internal. No, there is no internal. What about conflict?
There. Yeah, right. Emotional conflict, I guess. I think maybe. Let me see if it's on the sheet for the character or not. Characters. Okay, so I'll show this to you guys. So, so obviously your conflict can be a little bit different, but basically with the infamous, it's mostly centering on the consequences of your past actions. Now you're not, a bad guy in air quotes here anymore, but you struggle with the consequences of what you did in the past and your new convictions and how, like what can you repair the harm that you've caused in the past or seek
Yeah.
forgiveness, that kind of stuff, which makes sense, considering the type of character, and just kind of trying to find a new place to belong to. So that's kind of, what your inner struggle is, which definitely makes sense if you left the life of, I guess, were you in a gang or what do you think?
I think it's more of gang though. Wasn't
Uh-oh.
considering, but now do I need to consider? Consider gang or consider secret organization?
Ooh.
Like anarchist.
A gang with a
organization.
GAYNG.
You said gang and now I'm like fuck. Gang.
Could be.
But what if gang but also other idea? The first
Oh,
idea?
Broke my desk.
What?
Okay. Then question, gang or like take down political figures type
And
shit.
if you guys have any like thoughts or input while we kind of introduce and stuff, definitely feel free to pipe up.
Help. SOS.
SOS. I guess like it depends on like, so what,
Mhm.
they targeted obviously civilians or maybe people that you guys weren't, I guess it depends on if you want your character to be more gritty versus maybe more professional about their villainy in the past.
See, these are both so good though.
I know.
It's like,
We could always pop back to that as
True.
well if you want to, like, maybe we can do another introduction here while you think about it.
well, yeah.
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 But yes, I really like that. I think that's very cool. Okay, who else wants to introduce their character?
Don't
Raise your
everybody get one.
I can go.
Yeah, let's do Juby. We got Celestine, right?
Yep. Her name is Celestine. Pronouns are she, her. I think she was born into a very religious town. This particular town worshipped one goddess. Don't really know the details of that quite yet. But I think maybe one day when she was like in her mid to late teens, she was like chosen sort of as if this is cool, I don't really know the what's the word? Like parameters that I am allowed.
Sure.
But if there's anything that isn't like feasible or whatever, just let me know. But I think she was like chosen kind of like as a, I guess, I'm trying to think of the word. I don't really like the goddess spoke to her.
Like a chosen
And
one.
Like a
nobody else
representative
in the
of,
village.
like,
sure
that deity.
Yeah. And like wanted her to be her champion, and wanted her to go and perform these acts in her name, and I think she was really strong in her faith, and definitely very much pressured by her family to pursue this as well. So I think she definitely began seriously training in the ways of the blade and the gay.
The anime and the blade.
Yep. And when she was old enough, she ventured out and started doing what she was asked.
Cool.
Or told. What she was told. Yeah.
Yes, fabulous. Yeah, and I think that really ties into kind of the Devoted's like central conflict, which does lie within, you know, your devotion against maybe yourself
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. That's cool. I like that a lot. Is there
Yeah,
anything
I
else you
mean-
want to mention?
I think, I mean, I don't know how much everybody else is gonna know, but I think, in regards to the central conflict, I think, some of the things that she's told to do are questionable, whether it be, like, morally or, like, for Celestine's own good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Not always the best things, but you are so, you know, you are so driven by your faith that you just kind of do them.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Very cool, very cool. Okay. And then let's do Magi next. How about that?
Okay. I don't have a whole lot fleshed out for my character yet.
That's okay. We have, so you are the, what one are you? You're one of the
Dreamer.
newer ones.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up here. So the Dream Mirror, which
Mhm.
I haven't read too much about, but basically, okay, so you kind of know what everybody wants. So you are here to please people, basically. Is that what
Yeah.
I'm understanding? Okay.
Yeah, she's very much a people pleaser.
Okay. And I think that they have you as like almost a marionette. Are you is your character like more humanoid or more like maybe more of like a puppet, I guess?
So the way I have the image in my head is it's more like a ball jointed porcelain doll.
Okay.
look. So more human looking rather than wood. But still like in that doll aesthetic.
Sure, yeah. Do you have any like backstory ideas?
I don't have much right now. I just have her name is Alara and her pronouns are she, they. Very like soft-spoken, kind of just knows how to like hop from person to person to make everybody happy, but doesn't know how to make herself happy, kind of deal.
Right.
Which is basically the whole fucking aesthetic of the Dream Mirror.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because there it's more like about you don't know yourself that well.
Yeah.
Because like you are so used to pleasing everybody around you that you don't really understand like what you want. So that's definitely, you know, something that will probably come up.
Yeah.
I killed your son, but Sky Mommy told me. I just heard that. So yes, okay, cool. I really like that. And so, let's see. Do you have like, what does she kind of like look like or dress like? I guess I didn't ask Juby this either, or Selma, so we can roll back around. But
So I kind of filled in the aesthetic stuff. She's got like the doe-eyed demeanor, so like big eyes, very.
oh yeah, for some. Oh, that's because I'm not on your
passive
sheet. Haha.
looking. I've got her. I'm gonna have her in like pastel Lolita, kind of like really dainty, cutesy. Just kind of soft colored. palette.
Sure. Yeah.
I
Very
haven't
cool.
worked much of the other details out yet.
Very cool. And Juby, what does your character look like? Since I didn't ask, and we'll see if Soma has an idea as well.
It's I also don't have like a lot of like the details set in stone. But I feel like she has resting bitch face kind of.
So the opposite of my character.
Yep. She is dressed in full armor aside from her head. And I kind of on her head I kind of want her to have a veil over her face.
Ooh, I like that.
She has 2 pairs of wings. She's gonna have the butt wings, and she's gonna have
Booty wings!
the like wings on her back.
Got it.
And I don't really know color wise. Her hair's gonna be, I think, like mid back ish, like sort of long. And that's all I really got right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Selma? Do you have an idea of kind of what your character will look like?
big, strong warrior lady.
Amazing.
Love it.
Definitely some red themes in there because red go burr. Like currently I'm trying to figure out like cool red names.
Ooh, yeah. That's very cool. I
Crimson.
love a big buff.
Yeah. I need big buff lady who will carry me.
It's like when I romanced Dahlia and Monster.
Oh, yeah.
God,
Yeah.
so fucking hot. Mommy, sorry, mommy. We got a couple mommies in here already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Love it.
and then Winifred or Winnie.
So cute.
What's your character all about, Maggie?
That's really cute.
So she her sorry, I have so many tabs open.
The curse
It's all
of being
good.
on the
I
computer.
also do.
I know. So her whole dealie is the central conflict lies in balancing their obsession with healthy relationships, which is a
Oh.
mood.
Mm.
So I think her like major conflict was that, you know, she has these obsessions and they kind of take over her life, and so she probably lost someone in the past because of it, and she is very focused on relationships and will basically do anything. Like if she meets someone, she's like, oh my god, I want to know everything about you, so that like the people that she meets become her new obsessions.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of her thing. And I haven't really decided on what she's gonna look like yet, except for her clothes, which is gonna be like cottagecore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very great. Very good. Oh, I love it. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. So now that we've kind of all talked about our, you know, what your characters are all about a little bit, which we can definitely talk more about later if you guys kind of workshop more backstory stuff or whatever. We'll probably just circle back on like describing your characters and like before we start the next session. So but the next part we can kind of solidify is our relationships, which I find very fun. So how these work, basically each playbook comes with specific prompts on the side. So if you kind of scroll down on the side, there are relationship questions that help to establish relationships among the players. So this will be specifically to the players. If you feel like maybe no one fits the question, that's okay. I don't think you have to use all of them. But you're definitely welcome to if you think like, oh, this person is this and this person is that. And there's also, you know, we can also create custom ones too. If you guys think like maybe your relationship with somebody is defined by something else that's not in your questions, we can also kind of workshop that too, if you think of something. Let's see. I think there is a relationship worksheet. Let me find it.
Oh, we gotta do homework.
No,
Well.
it's more like where it is. Let's see. Oh, where could it... Homework.
Homework?
Gotta minimize all this shit. Let me see. Sword.gay.
Love it.
Okay. It does say this module includes the following, but where? Where is it? What if I
Liar.
search it? Nothing.
Is it under handouts?
Where is that? Am I stupid? Oh no. Maybe it's Game Start Guide? Nope. Under GM reference? Nope. Under this one? Wow, they really hecked us up, huh? That's okay. I will find it. One moment. Oh. Da 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 da. Thirsty sour lesbians.
I like your song.
Thanks.
Very nice. I like it.
Ah, there it is. Oh. Weird. Da, 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 da. It might be under. Weird. Oh, these are just sorry. These are just for the original ones, so we won't be able to use them really anyways. And it's literally just the same questions on your relationship, so we don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, so whoever feels inspired by one of these questions to create like a connection with somebody, they can go first. I don't know if any of you guys have any ideas. But yes, we'll kind of talk about which character, like for instance, let's say I'm looking at Winnie's sheet here. Who do you want to impress with your skills most? So stuff like that. Does anybody have one that they would like to establish?
I mean, it'd kind of be fun if Juby, what forgot name of class, but because opposite, that's fun to have like a conflict, have been conflicted before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you have, what are your questions on your sheet?
Let me pull them up for you.
Because I don't know if I have one that could create a conflict between us. I guess we could just make one though.
Yeah.
Relationship questions. Who did you wrong the most? Who do they know it was you? Who believes in yourself more than you? Who talks to you about things they wouldn't discuss with others because of your past?
Oh, these are all positive.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So that will not work for us.
Although there is one that says who's wronged you the most, but you can also like I said, you can also create, if you have like an idea that you want to create like a negative thing, definitely can do that. Let me just read a little bit about this. Okay, so basically, I guess you can definitely have like negative things. But you know, you can also propose like how many strings you would get. So like, let's say like let's say Soma's character has talked about their like deepest, darkest secrets with you. They would maybe get 2 strings on you, or you would get 2 strings on them, excuse me, because you know a big secret of theirs, right? But if it's more so like hey, I believe in you, maybe it's just like 1 string.
There could be also like the not, I can't remember the word, but it's not like not intentional, but like you're expected to be like enemies, but somehow you like bond over similar shit. And in this case, bond being like, or you wait, Juby, were you the character in reference when said I killed your son, but Sky Mommy told me to?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, we could bond over that kind of shit.
True.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I feel like definitely like Soma's character was maybe also expected to do, stuff in the organization that
Oh yeah,
she was in.
my
And,
character has definitely killed someone.
and maybe you guys have a connection over that that mutual kind of feeling of like, man, I wouldn't have done this, but like I kind of was forced into it or told to. And so I don't know if you guys had like I don't know, like how would you guys, have you guys maybe like, do you like live near each other, or do you know of each other, or maybe you guys went to the same bar sometime?
Yeah, that's
Something
what I
like
was
that. Because like it would
thinking.
be kind of random that you would just talk about your feelings if you
Well-
didn't, you know.
I'm wondering, like, are we not already a group that has been formed?
In this case, I guess not necessarily, because you know, it could be like you already know of each other, which definitely could work. Because it does say like that they choose like friends, siblings,
Mhm.
or people involved with you first before others, but they do kind of just fill in the group. So it could be like maybe you guys did know each other all at once, or maybe you only know like one or two of you. So definitely something, I guess, whatever you guys would like to do.
Mm.
I don't know.
Sorry.
When indecisive bitches get together.
That's okay.
Well, and the problem is, I guess I didn't really. I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but I didn't really see anybody else living in my town.
Okay, maybe you were like
Mhm.
a loner.
I mean, but like we could have like met up at some point.
Right, and I guess
once we started traveling.
we could also do it where your groups have already been formed. So maybe like it's kind of newer. You're just kind of
I
getting
like
to
big
know-
girls, pretty
on.
kitty girls, really witty girls, singing ditty girls. I
Oh.
like the licky
Oh,
girls
I like
with the
girls.
nice thighs. I like
I
a
wish
good
I could hear
chest,
through the
no matter what
Discord.
size.
I
I like the
know.
belly
I'm
folds. I like the
sorry.
six packs, really tall
turn up
hands,
just
and
the
short
earplugs.
stalks. From the mild girls to the wild girls, you got style girls, make 'em round girls.
I don't know. I just like
yeah, I
girls.
just really like girls.
Valid, me too.
Same.
But yeah, we can maybe make it where you guys all know each other because you're in this group, but maybe it's more of a new relationship.
Mm.
Because like maybe it's the beginning of the year and you guys had only been together for a little while. Would that make it a little easier?
Might, because I feel like our characters are so diverse.
Different. Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I think that works great. And then maybe then you guys could still have that, like maybe you sat down one night together and kind of brought something up, and it ended up going back to like, oh yeah, like I did this thing and I just don't know how to feel about it, and then, you know, maybe someone's character was like, oh, me too, like I did a lot of things.
I did a lot of things. Some I agreed with. Others not so much.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess do you want to have that kind of connection with Soma's character, Juby? You can say no if you don't. That
You
is one of the
can say
rules.
You are absolutely allowed to say no.
I mean, is that what you want to do, Soma?
I mean, I think the idea would kind of be fun
Okay.
to have
Yeah,
like
we
that
can do
tension
that.
of, man, we were on opposite sides, but also I kind of understand you, but also
Yeah.
grr.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like maybe then I guess maybe you guys would have a string on each other if
Okay.
you are okay with that, because then, you know,
Yeah.
you know a little bit about someone's character and someone knows a little bit about your character.
How do we mark that?
So there is, oh, let me go. Let's go over here. Boink. Okay,
Same.
so let me see if I can put your character tokens. Ma, 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 ma. Oh, you little shit.
I
Sorry.
wish there was a way to break the little character window outside of the whole Roll 20 window.
There is.
How?
How do you break it out?
On the left side of the window, there is hold on, let me get to it. On the left side of the window, there are like, if it'll load. Load, please.
Okay, well.
Right next to the name, there is like two little overlapping boxes, and you press that, and it'll
left overlapping boxes?
I'll figure this out later. Just ignore
So,
this.
up on the top next to the name.
Name. Oh! That kind of, that on, I thought I was looking at Roll20
Me
altogether.
too.
Not specifically the window, the character window. Got it. Thank you.
That's
I'm
very
just
helpful.
gonna
Thank
do-
No
you.
problem.
Wow, I'm having
Now I
an
can
issue.
Now
Okay.
I can utilize my dual monitors.
This
I
work?
can't get into mine now.
Here we go. Wait, what?
I can't get into mine.
Oh, did I fuck it up? Hold on. How about now?
Nope.
Well,
Uh-oh.
that's
Here,
weird.
let me reload the page.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it says your name is...
Technical difficulties.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
I don't know about you guys, but if I move my head forwards with my headphones on, the music kind of diminishes for some reason.
Perfect.
Maybe
Now I
there's
can
a
get in.
connection error? Your
I
headphones?
don't know.
That's a bit weird.
Like, it's not when I move side to side or backwards. It's specifically when I move my head forwards.
I feel like an idiot because I'm sitting here now, like, rocking forward and
Like,
backwards. Like,
Yeah, no, I've been doing that for like a solid minute. It's not doing it anymore though.
I'll figure this shit out.
Because in no way should that have made sense. It should not know the geopositioning of my head.
yeah, that's a little, odd.
Unless it's something about my noise reduction that's getting
Oh.
interfered with the waves by maybe my
maybe.
microphone.
Maybe? I don't know.
Either way, it was really weird and I don't know why it was happening, but it did happen.
Oh, there's two now. What the heck? Why would you do that? Oh, that sucks, buttholes.
Oh, I can move them too. Wow.
Wow. I don't know why it made these ones square, but that is so sad.
So sad.
When you said.
Maybe if I go to here. Hold on.
Can you tell I have ADHD?
It's all
No, not at all.
What do you mean? Why can't I just copy the one that I had? I hate it. Where did I even find that? I'm gonna riot.
good. Don't know.
This is my new circle loading thing.
Oh.
Fuck. I don't know why it does that. Hold on. Can I copy it? Then just paste it. Fuck yeah!
Yeah! It me.
I got
I
this.
have
Don't
ADHD,
worry.
these nuts.
We learn. Delete. Oh shit, it already does it, huh? Okay. I'll make you guys bigger. So, you can indicate the strings by, let me just... These weird badges. Oh, weird little... Oh, I see. Paste. We can represent them by these little things, but just tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny.
Tiny.
So yeah, that works.
Oh, default sun character has the stretch ears.
Yeah. We like it.
Cute. Okay. There you go. We figured it out. We have figured
Nailed
it
it.
out. Yes, Sloth Master. Hi. The master of me. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, now that we figured that shit out. Okay. Continuing on.
It's a process.
Yeah. Continuing on. Anybody have other I guess if anybody has a question that you're really interested in, maybe you just like say it, and then we can maybe establish if anybody would feel like that connection is there.
I
That
have a
makes
question for Maggie.
Yes.
Did you say that the people that you like meet are your new obsessions?
I mean, I would think that maybe not everybody.
Okay.
Because one of my relationship questions is, who do you want to impress most with your
Okay.
skill? So I would think that maybe someone in particular. And the next question is, who has the moves you want the most? So I think part of her thinking is, you know, she is probably not the strongest, so maybe she would gravitate towards those who are a little bit stronger in a way.
Okay.
So do you think you have somebody in your group that you would want to impress more than others?
Maybe the devoted.
The devoted.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Just thinking. Huh?
I'll put him in the chat.
Oh shit.
I just
Sorry, I'm not
think
really
that's
paying
funny.
attention to chat. Sorry, everybody. Oh, I'm just copy pasting all these little things. Anyway, yeah, I think, you know, if you want to really impress the devoted Celestine, which I haven't given, I think, yet. Save. Oh, did that work? We'll add the nameplate. So in that case, then, so then I guess, then Juby's character would get a string on you, because they have, kind of an emotional influence over you already,
Mhm.
because you already feel that you want to impress her very much. So then we'll add a little sun hand to the.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, but I definitely think that Celestine isn't comfortable with
I
that
mean,
extra
yes.
attention that comes with it.
This is one of those things where maybe Winnie is like really wants to impress you, but maybe Celestine doesn't feel that way. But you know, you still have that string there on her, if
Yeah.
that's okay with you.
Yeah. And in that regard, I have a question. Because of this, do you think that Winnie would look out for Celestine, even if she doesn't look out for herself?
Yeah,
That's one of my
I think so.
questions. I feel like is she mom-ish? Does she like to take care of people or not really?
I think she's more like, you're my friend, I will protect you at you know, at all cost
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I mean, otherwise, if you don't want to do that, then I was thinking maybe Maggie's character as well.
I was gonna say, in that same vein, because my character is very, like, pays more attention to everybody else, I feel like everyone should have a, you know, string of her.
Oh yeah, that's
because
actually a
she's
good
more
point,
focused on
because
everybody.
you know, there's more. Oops, sorry. Going over here. Roll up. Papa, I just have to remember pronouns of the characters.
Would it
She,
be
they got it.
would it be helpful to put our pronouns by our names?
Ooh, true.
Maybe.
By-
Oh yeah,
by the
maybe
character
actually.
character names?
Might help, yeah.
Because I can see the character names. I'm just like,
Like, once you introduce yourself, then your pronouns are in the thingies, but that's not constantly visible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, would you guys be okay with all having a string on Maggie's character because
That's
she is so focused on, you know, pleasing everybody else. Is that like,
Yeah.
is that one of the questions of yours?
For me?
Yeah, I don't remember what your
No,
question
it's not one of my questions, but I just kind of like.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. I just was
I
wondering.
figured it made a bit of sense based on like her conflict and everything. Because they're one of the questions is like who seems to be the most interested on letting you be yourself or something like that.
Oh, who seems least interested in letting you be someone else for them?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe like someone doesn't want you to change
Like
who
try
you
to
are.
change who I am.
Yeah.
Because of like what I think they would appreciate or what they would
Yeah.
like.
I mean, if you guys are okay with that, I think that's fine. We can give everybody a string on Alara.
Yeah.
We covered that.
I need to refresh my browser real quick.
Paste.
Hey chat, you guys got any good red names?
Yeah.
Red names.
I'm literally
Crimson.
scouring the internet for everything. Well, I don't want it to be like one of those typical red names.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Rogue.
You asked for a red name and I gave you a red name.
True. This is my
Uh,
list so far. Selenium, Vermilion,
Ooh.
or Vermilion, as or maybe Vermilion because Vermilion is the actual red color, but Vermilion is not the most obvious one. Paraline and Rutile. And
I
then
like them all.
Yeah.
Ignia, but that's not explicitly red.
Cyndaquil.
I already said Crimson, Aiden. Get on my level.
What? Crimson. Rogue. Nope. Rouge.
Everyone wants crimson. I'm like, that's so typical though.
Crimson.
I'm sorry I'm a basic bitch, Soma. Yeah, I get pumpkin spice lattes. What about it?
What about it? Oh my god, that's funny.
I want to. I kind of want to choose Rutile, but also there's a character, not the Steven Universe Rutile, but the Hoseki no Kuni / Land is Illustrious Rutile.
Yeah.
And I love them. And
Pada
also the
Parabsha.
name's cool.
Whatever that.
See, there's
that
all.
one is.
See, you can't do that to me because Padaparacha is my gender neutral male wife from Hoseki no Kuni.
I mean, what better name, right?
True.
Okay, Blaze Phoenix.
I'm just
like a
throwing names out.
phoenix.
I know where you're looking. I've already seen all of them. See, I've been looking at like pottery reds, like pottery, like glaze names, because that's where I got most of them, like Selenium and Paraline and Rutile, because those are names of glazes.
Look at yarn colors.
Okay. Oh, let me click on it, you fool. Oh, my computer froze. Ah!
I see Selenium.
I really like what I said, but
Ooh, maybe I'll look at red.
I don't even know how to
crystals.
pronounce it, so
Yeah.
What? How do you spell it?
what?
Or you said you didn't know how to pronounce the name, or did we already say the name? Was the name already
It's the
said?
Pada Paracha.
Paracha?
I don't know. It's like
Peparacha. I can't spell it for the life of me, but I can say it.
Pad Paracha. Pad Paracha.
Are we going booze? Hold on.
Wait, what? If
Red names.
Ooh, Merlot. Ooh, sexy.
Merlit? Hello, I'm Merlit.
Merlot.
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 Blood.
Does anyone else have other questions that they have?
I'm now looking at gemstones and hopefully Spinel. More flashbacks.
Barn red.
Barn red. Fire hydrant.
Cardinal.
Fire truck.
Cardamom?
No, cardinal.
Cardinal.
Cardamom?
That's kind of cool.
No.
Cardamom.
Cardamom,
Cardamom.
the spice?
Not
Yeah, the
really.
spice.
Yeah. Do you spice?
Paprika.
Ooh, tourmaline.
Ooh.
Carmine. is cute.
Tourmaline.
Yeah.
Adds that to the list.
Maggie, do you have any things you would want someone to have a string on your character about? Or do we kind of did the
Kind of. The last question, the last relationship question that I have is, who has grown weary of your hobby hopping?
Oh no.
So I don't know who would have grown weary of my hobby hopping.
I mean, I would
Not
say
my
me again, but
character.
I already have a string on you.
You can have another
not my
one if you
character.
want.
Because I feel like Celestine would see that as like her opposite, like it's a lack of devotion.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a good
yeah.
one.
Oh my gosh. I love that. I'm gonna
That's so
give you another
good.
string on.
Okay. Is
I
that
don't know when
okay, Maggie?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
I kind of love
I don't
that.
have anyone's
Mirage.
strings 'cause I don't
Ooh,
care
Mirage.
about myself.
What'd you say, Maggie?
Is that I don't have anybody's strings because I don't care about myself.
Well, if you want, you could have a string on me, because with the question that I had, which is who looks out for you even when you don't look out for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she would probably have that string on you then.
That's fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like
I think that makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
I found another gemstone name.
I think that's
Udalite.
so cute. You guys have
Ooh.
such an interesting
It's also
relationship.
radioactive.
Whoa.
Ooh,
That's cool.
that sounds fun.
Perfect.
It's super pretty too.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I like the relationship setups that we got going on.
Yeah.
Me
Where's the
too.
hickey? Put him.
Hickey, what the fruise?
Would
Hickeys are
anyone else have
purple,
strings
and
on
so are
me?
bruises.
What are your other questions?
Yeah.
Let me pull them up again.
I'm gonna go over there, too. Oh yeah,
Whom have you wronged the most? Do they know it was you? Who do you believe in? Who believes in you more than you believe in yourself?
Me.
I would probably have that string.
Yeah.
Who talks about things they wouldn't discuss with others because of your past?
yeah. So, did Maggie? Did you say maybe your character would believe
in them more than they believe in themselves because of like being a people pleaser and always being like, you can do it.
Yeah.
She's like painfully optimistic.
Yeah, I think that my character would do that as well.
Okay. So like you guys believe in Selma's character, yeah. Yeah, I mean, is that okay with you, Selma? Like would you be okay with I think then you guys would get a string.
Yeah, they would get strings.
I like how we have the top line, which is two badasses, and then the bottom line, who are the fucking empaths.
Also,
I mean, one of my moves is positive reinforcement. So
Oh yeah, that makes sense then.
I literally have a group called Group Hug.
Amazing.
Wait, that's one of your moves?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so funny.
cute.
It's called Group Hug.
That's so cute.
did you see the last name Pudim suggested?
Hickey.
Hello, I am
A
Hickey.
bruise, scrape, blood. Okay, does anyone else want a string on somebody or want to give one to somebody? I think we've kind of covered a lot of our bases here.
I think so.
Unless you have like a question in your relationship thing that you really, really want to like.
My only other question is invalid, so.
Okay, that's fair.
I only have two other questions on mine, and I don't think they really would fit much.
Yeah, your questions are kind of weird, I feel like.
Mine are very, like... I mean, it makes sense for the character, because she's very, like, I don't care, like, I care more about you than myself kind of deal. So, like,
Yeah.
Like, whose fantasies and dreams are most fun to bring to life, and whose personality or culture is the most dominant in the group.
Yeah, I can't. That's kind of just saying like whoever is the most dominant personality, you might like try to please most. But like I feel
Yeah.
like that kind of those questions all kind of lend to like you giving a string to everybody because you were
Yeah.
always trying to be what they want, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. And we already kind of covered that, so...
Yeah. Okay.
I think This is good.
Yeah, I think so
What do you
too.
guys think?
I really like all the like little things we have set up.
Yeah.
Cool. Fabulous. Okay, is there anything else anybody wants to mention as far as strings or relationships? Let me read.
Me
no.
secretly creating a gemsona.
Okay, so yeah, so use oh, I see. That's crazy. If you want to use all your relationship prompts to develop a juicy plot-laden network of relationships, which is kind of what we did already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yes, I think that is great. That's pretty much it for creating characters. I guess let me see if there's I don't know if there's any. So, maybe I'll just go quickly over the like basic moves that everybody has. Just to kind of get an idea of like what you can do at any given moment that is just general, like for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, so you can fight somebody. That's a thing.
Throw hands.
And you could use daring or grace, yeah, for that one. And yeah, so basically, if you win, like you basically, this is like how you kind of distribute strings and stuff. If you win the fight or whatever, you get more information out of them because of that, something like that. You can defy disaster. So this is basically, I think it's just like, I guess it's weird because this one's weird because it's like you are doing something out of the ordinary to avert danger. So if something crazy is about to happen, and you don't really have a move that will solve it, this is what you would do. You would defy disaster. And you would kind of say what you're willing to sacrifice, and then you would pick how you're going to approach it. So let's say, I don't know, a rock's hurling towards you. This is an easier one, and you're like, I'm willing, I want to defy disaster because I see that this rock is hurling toward our group, and it's like, it's on the route to hit, someone's character, Winnie. And so maybe Juby's character is like, I want to defy disaster and I want to use daring and I want to use my, my might or courage to run over there and like push them out of the way. And then you would roll that. And then basically, but yeah, basically then after that, if you're successful, you gain a string on the person you were saving or helping avoid danger. And this can be also with conversations that are going very badly. Maybe if you're like, okay, this is gonna not be good because I know these two are enemies, maybe you want to go in there and use your charm instead. You can also do that. So that's kind of one of those weird ones that may come up, may not, I don't know. And then there is stagger. I don't know much about this one. Let's see. When you suffer a staggering physical or emotional blow. So that is when, I think when you fight and you lose or something, you get staggered. I have to read a little bit more into that. So I'm gonna skip that one.
It looks like it's like when you fall unconscious in normal D&D. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do anything.
Yes, yeah, because it's a reaction. It's like kind of like a reaction to something that happened. So if you have no conditions, yeah, you might allow an opportunity for the other people. So okay, yes. So that's probably more like when things are going very badly. Okay. So then there's heartstring moves, which are all the flirting and talking to people. There's
Yay.
entice, yeah. The best part. There's entice, which you're basically trying to appeal to their sensibilities by flirting with them. You know. So you would roll plus heart, and then then they choose one. Oh, I don't know what that means. Basically, if you roll well, you get a string on them, and you oh. I'm sorry, I'm just reading it also. Oh, okay. I guess maybe if they choose
What if you
Whoa.
Backpack
Backpack for your
Could you
applesauce.
edit it in-
Applesauce. Backpack where he keeps his applesauce. Jom's got the applesauce that you crave.
What I'm thinking is if you get a 10 plus, they basically will get flustered, promise something they think you want, or give in to desire. So those are the things that might happen if you roll 10 plus. If you roll 7 to 9, you gain a string on them unless they decide that they want to choose to get flustered. So like, for instance, if you're like trying to entice like a player character and they're like, oh, I think that they would absolutely get really flustered and awkward about this, they can also choose to just do that. That's like the low end. I mean, it might be lewd. I don't know. It might be lewd. Okay, and then the next one is figuring out a person. So that's when you're trying to figure something out. So this is like insight, right? It's like your insight check. You roll plus wit for that one, or +3 if you spend a string. So like if you're trying to figure out some NPC that you already have a string on from something earlier, you can add 3 to that if you use your string on them. So that's kind of what strings help with too. And then you can ask, so if you get really good, you can ask questions now or later. If you get 7 to 9, like a mixed beat, you may ask 2 questions, but they also ask a question at you. So like they might understand something more about you, and they can maybe use that to their advantage later. And then there are also things that you can do, with people that you want to help, like emotional support. So this would be like you going over and being like, hey, I want to support you in this task. And you roll heart or spirit. So that's like say somebody is feeling really upset, they just like flirted with somebody and it went poorly and they're feeling really down. You can go and offer support to them, and then you get a string on them. So, and then they can open up to you if they choose, or they can they can also choose one, which I don't know what that is in this situation. Oh, also, if they're smitten with you, they may choose an additional option. So smitten is something, I wonder, yes, we'll talk about that in just a minute, but that is something you can declare if you are smitten with somebody. You get different, you have different things that you can do with that. I think they're in your character sheet. Let me check here. Mm-hmm. Like, let's see. Smitten. Yes, so like for instance, Celestine, if they're smitten, they give somebody a string, which is most of the time gonna be the case, and then they have to answer the question that is in their sheet. So that's what happens when you say that you're smitten with somebody. I don't know if this lends to being smitten with multiple people. The thing that I watched, they didn't really have multiple people that they were smitten with, but maybe they did. I don't remember. So I guess that could be something. But yes, if you are smitten with them and they refuse to open up to you, you have to take a condition, which are bad, I guess. That's those like angry like sad.
Mhm.
Those ones. And there's finally kiss in a dangerous situation. There's also a thing for if you finally kiss after a long period of tension. Each takes +1 to get to safety and protect the other for the rest of the scene. So like, if you guys finally kiss, you'll have a +1 to like whatever the heck else you're doing in that instance. Because it's like a big like, whoa, you guys are making out. It's the kissing with the fireworks in the background. If more than 2 people finally kiss, they all get it, the bonus. And but everybody has to be enthusiastic about kissing to trigger that. And then the next thing, we kind of talked a little bit about strings and stuff, but this kind of goes over what you do to use a string. So you can offer experience to do something. So I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing you okay, so I think what that means is if they do the thing that you ask, or whatever, they get experience. And then if they refuse that, you don't use a string, but you can use a string to give somebody experience, but they have to do what you say, basically. Mm-hmm. And you can find out, you can also find out what it takes to get them to do what you want. So like for an NPC, you can be like, hey, I'm gonna use a string on you. Can you go do this thing for me, please? And they'll be like, sure. Or they'll be like, well, I need this first. And then you can also add stuff to their rolls against versus your rolls. It just helps you out in the long run if you use them to do stuff. Oh, if you have 4 strings on somebody, you learn something that even they don't know. So the player will have to tell you kind of what you learn. So if that happens, but yes, you can share it with the character you learn about, but basically they learn something very, very deep about you. And then you gain experience for that. Let's see. But yes, we kind of talked about smitten. When you become smitten, you have to just say why, and then they give them a string on you and answer the questions in your playbook. Otherwise, I'm not sure what these special moves are. I don't know if they'll come up. At the end of a session, you gain experience if any player character confessed their love, or de-escalated a violent situation, leapt to danger, or used a safety tool. If you use the check-in card, I guess you also get experience, but you also get it when you roll poorly. So those are all the moves that you get in general, and then you also have special ones that are on your sheet that are different depending on the situation. So just kind of get to know those a little bit before the next thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we made our characters. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions about anything? I know I kind of talked a lot.
I mean, I don't think I have any questions.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm excited. I'm excited to come up with everything.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Games.
I hope that the setting is cool with you. If you have any suggestions on like more like further details on it and stuff, you definitely feel free to message me about it, because I will add it in.
Please.
I just thought it was kind of cool and like kind of fantasy like some of them are very modern, but I don't really understand how it works if you have a giant sword.
Yeah.
The one that I listened to, they went to this like festival of people with fancy powers, and like one of the characters didn't know why she had a sword because she was just a normal person.
Oh, good.
It was very funny. And then they like did beaver racing. It was crazy. And then whoever won the contest at the end would like go up and hang out with the goddess, I guess.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. Thank you for the follow, dyspeptic bastard. Okay. Oh, anyway. I don't really have anything else prepped for that. If you guys have any questions regarding like rules or something, just let me know, obviously. But otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Unless you guys have anything else to say about your characters. Did you come up with a cool name, Soma? Soma's gone.
Well, currently looks like Sin.
Yes, I saw that.
Which means I have to change something on my sheet real quick.
No. Oh, gotta BRB. Oopsies. Everybody pottying. Got it.
Yeah.
Everybody's going potty. I really like your guys' characters. I'm very excited to explore their relationships.
Yes.
I
I'm
don't.
mad that I can draw another character reference.
You could just draw like maybe like a headshot
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
We'll see.
What do I roll to punch someone in the spine? That would roll plus daring.
What is it with Wiz and punching people in the spine?
I
though?
don't know. All yesterday, man.
Yeah.
How many strings do I need to get a full ball of yarn? 4. And then you have the whole ball.
I'm
Wow.
halfway to Winfred's.
Yeah, you're like almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll create some NPCs too. If you guys think that maybe, like, obviously you guys will be fighting against these Hellsinger characters, which when they were playing it in the one I watched, they kind of developed the relationships while like in the session. So if you like see a character, you're like, I think that character and I would have had some sort of tiff in the past. So just kind of keep that in mind too. If that's something you want, like let me know. Hellsinger sounds like a cool band. Yeah, kinda. Because they are just like people, just like you guys who were summoned to do this. So it very well could be somebody that you used to know. Maybe in Soma's character's case, definitely because like they are very much associated with bad things in the past, so that might be cool. Can I join the Hellsingers? There is a whole like thing on like Hellsingers quitting basically to help you join your cause, or you know, that kind of thing. I don't know necessarily if any of you guys will become Hellsingers unless you really, really want to. And everyone becomes all for the apocalypse.
Suddenly evil campaign.
You're suddenly evil.
Evil campaign with the guidance with thinking, no, this is the right decision. This is right. Yeah, for me, for one
This
reason
seems
or another.
right. Yeah, so definitely think about that. I feel like if anyone for sure, like someone's character might know somebody. I don't know. I feel like the Hell Knights were probably, or Hell Knights, goddamn. That's something from something else. The Hellsingers were definitely probably not the best people to begin with before they were chosen by Nightborn. The names are
Speaking
so crazy.
Really, a little bit of a tangent, but speaking of Soma character, I think I figured out a name.
Okay.
Sin for the Sin from Cinnabar. So
Oh yeah.
I like
spelled
that.
S-Y or C-Y-N, and then also haha sins.
Ah, get it.
Uh-huh.
I love that. If I could only, you know, fuck with your character, but my computer has decided to freeze.
That's the appropriate time for that to happen.
Absolutely.
Sin with they she pronouns.
Love it. Oh, wrong. Wrong!
Long?
Hold on. Okay. There. Perhaps it will work. Cool. Sort of. I'll fix it later. My computer's shitting itself. Alright. I think that about does it and my voice is killing me, so I probably
rest
need to
your-
go.
your
Go
voice.
Yeah, you
rest.
sound like
I need
you're
to take a
dying
COVID
over.
test, cause
Have fun.
I don't wanna.
Well,
know.
it's better
That
to
sucks.
know, I think.
I know. I'm just nervous though, cause I only have the at-home one, and I'm like.
Yeah.
But also the thing is, my coworker was like, "Yeah, my fiance took it and then was positive, but then they were like, I'm just gonna go to work though because those aren't always
What?
right." And I'm like, "Bruh!" And then my coworker was like, "I'm positive, also from like a PCR test or something or rapid test or whatever." I'm like,
Positive.
"You are so
You just
stupid."
stay home.
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
That's
Anyway.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna save this. This is fun. Thank you guys for coming, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm sorry I talked a lot. It was kind of
That's okay.
mostly me just chatting about the rules a
I'm fine
bunch.
with that. Less talking for
It's
me.
okay. Yeah.
That's fair. If you guys have any like questions about how the game works, let me know. But
Okay.
otherwise, I think I'm gonna sign off and go drink a lot of honey tea. A lot.
Yes.
I'm gonna go draw my character.
Oh yeah. I'm like sad I want to draw a character, but I'm like, I don't have any.
I don't have a character. You
I don't
can
know.
You'll
make
get
an
NCPPs.
Yeah, I'll
And
make some
NPCs.
NPCs and I
You can
cannot.
make, like, a fancy NPC that like represents what kind of character you would play.
Oh, I'll draw Nightborn, the
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
the
yeah.
like person
Yeah.
who's just trying to start Oblivion.
Do it.
Also,
Uh.
if you're not opposed, I could say, hey, you want to try my character?
If you send me an idea of what they look like, maybe I'll do it. We'll
Yeah, no.
see.
Maybe.
I like it's hard for me to focus on more than one drawing at a time.
True, Presty.
Also, everybody in chat, here's the cool people I'm playing with today. I hope you can go check them out because they're all radical. I was
I'm
gonna
an
say
egg.
sabbatical, but like,
Yeah.
they are all amazing and wonderful. And we will be then. Next step would be just scheduling the actual like play session. So
Yeah.
that's exciting. I don't know when that will be yet because I'm a little bit busy. But
Hmm.
soon, I'm sure.
It do be looking like I'm consistently getting Sundays off, so.
Yeah, I mean, I always have Sundays off, so that's freaking fabulous. But
I also always have Sundays off. So
I also always have Sundays off.
whoa,
Wow, figured out our day.
Maggie's like,
Uh,
No, hey, I can have Sundays off.
wow.
Wait.
All right, everybody. I am probably just gonna, I don't know, I'll probably mute you guys and then I'll go raid and then I'll
So
alright.
Okay.
slowly die. So take care, friends.
Bye, Jet.
Bye-bye,
Take care.
friends.
Bye, Cat.
Ugh,
Bye-bye.
suffering. Goodbye. Okay, so let's raid somebody. Who the heck should I raid? I don't know. Oh, probably don't want to do that, eh? Here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'm sorry that I'm suffering. Can I suggest raid target? Sure, let's check it out. Let's see who's streaming right now. I don't know if anybody want to raid is. Not really. Yeah, maybe Lily. Lily did raid me like 6 times. And I feel bad. I feel like I should raid her back. Let's check it out. Oh, that's cute. Don't die, we'll be sad. Thank you guys. Sorry. I'm suffering. I'm suffering. Oh no. Well, they got a lot of followers though. I don't know. That makes me nervous. I might just raid Lily because Lily only has 8 followers, and I like to spread the love. But their avatar is really cute, so I might actually just give them a follow. And let's then go to. Sorry, I'm suffering. I'm sorry, I'm coughing into the microphone. Okay. let me go so I can let me rest. Okay, there we go. But just so I know, she's very baby. I think she looks really cute, but we're gonna raid somebody with a little bit less followers, mostly because I'm nervous and it makes me nervous to raid people that many followers. But yes, anyways, here's some raid messages. I hope you guys enjoyed the Thirsty Sword Lesbians chat. Next session will be less rulesy, obviously, and more roleplay. So that will be really exciting. I'm very excited about that. Hopefully, I will be not sick next time. Thank you for stream. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you all. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you guys probably on Tuesday if I'm not also dying. We'll see. Take care, guys. Bye.